Yo, welcome to another Speaker Geekers Podcast. Man, I'm your host, StevoSteve, and I'm back with my, let me see, what I'm going to say this week. I say playing partners a lot, man. My fellow astronauts, I'm going to work with that tonight.
Fellow astronauts.
My fellow astronauts. Come on, we're going up with this shit. Hey,
yeah.
Up.
There it is.
My homie G and Tommy T.
Yes, sir.
What's up, man?
Bro?
What y'all doing? What's going on?
Man, I'm just trying to keep my computer from shutting down. So
yeah,
pretty much.
Hey, if you exit up out of here, we just gonna roll.
I mean, just keep going, man. Just keep going. It's recording. It's recording to the cloud. So just keep going.
We just gonna roll. Hey, G, man, what's going on, man? You look like you spent a weekend in San Antonio, man. You had a lot of smiling on your social media this week.
Right.
I did, man. I spent the weekend in San Antonio. It was really nice, man. It was my first time ever going to San Antonio. It was hot as hell, and I was mad at that because I didn't realize it was still summer in San Antonio. I'm talking about it was 99 degrees.
Good God.
I was like, this some bullshit.
You probably dressed for the fall.
No, I had on the right clothes and shit, but it was still hot. So I checked the weather beforehand, but I was like, dude, come on, bro. We damn near mid-October. Let this heat shit go.
He said, let it go.
San Antonio said, not yet.
No, bro, you got to wait on it.
Just a little while longer. It was about the same in Florida. We had to switch it up, pull out all the summer clothes, all the shorts and stuff. But shoot, it was 80 degrees up here in the Ville today, so it ain't that much off.
Yeah, I would have took 80.
I don't know what the weather was here.
Cause you don't come outside, you're a hermit.
Nah, I'm just inside working, man.
You gotta get outside, man. You gotta get out there and get some fresh air.
Literally, bro, like I had so much work to do today. At work.
10 minutes.
Yeah. Man. You better go take a walk around the block.
I took a walk to the bathroom, man, and came back and sat down.
Okay.
I'm trying
in other news.
Man, what?
Trying to finish up some stuff, man.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Word.
No, but Greg having man, shout out to y'all photographer, man.
Nigga, us?
I know. I was like, look at these portraits they over here taking, man.
Man, feel all warm and fuzzy inside.
Right. You couldn't look at their pictures without smiling.
Hey, I kept reading the caption to see, is it an anniversary or a birthday or something? They look so happy.
Right.
No, it's not.
They were just kicking it.
They just was kicking it, bro. That's what we do every year around this time for the last 3 years.
That's
we'll take a trip. And so, like, the first year we went to Ruby Falls outside of Chattanooga.
Yeah.
And then the second year we went to Gatlinburg. And then this year we went to San Antonio. So
that's cool, man. Keep that up, man.
I'll never go to Ruby Falls again in my life.
Why? I liked it. I was scared underground. I ain't gonna lie. I was a little bitch. Cause we got up under there and I got claustrophobic as hell. I ain't even gonna lie.
Hey, I went several times when I was younger. Of course, you know, I'm from Chattanooga, but I went to my church one time and they got the good idea to spend the night in that mall.
In there? Hell no.
Never do it again.
I wouldn't have did that.
That was it for me. Yeah. And I know, I'm bigger now, so I know I'll probably be claustrophobic as a mug too.
Man,
nah, let me go back up, bro.
It was like they take you to the beginning of it, and you go in there, and it's like literally I'm 6'1", and so it's like literally like 2 inches above my head and shit. And I'm like, nigga, I don't know about this.
Yeah.
And then the little spaces that you got to walk through is like this and shit. And I was like, I don't know about this. I don't know. I ain't say nothing though. I was just sitting there trying to be a G and shit. But I started breathing kind of hard when the little video was on, the little intro video. And then I had to just push through it.
Yeah.
The waterfall is amazing though.
It is. It was
but it's just being in there. I'm good.
I ain't been in that junk in years.
Nah, that's why I ain't been back.
I haven't been to it in years.
It's been a long time. So
yeah. Very long time.
take y'all kids and shit. Take y'all.
I gotta take
wives.
Artika, man.
Yeah.
Artika ain't been. She was like, I want to go. Yeah, it's not really a big deal to me, but okay.
Still enjoy it because we like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I ain't doing anything special this weekend.
You ain't grill shit?
Nah, not this weekend. It rained.
Damn.
When it rained and pours. Sit in the house.
Nah, I did something yesterday, man.
Oh man, we recorded Sunday. No, Saturday.
It was Saturday. We recorded Saturday.
Yeah. No, it was Friday. It was Friday when I got back.
It was Friday, wasn't it?
Yeah, when I got back.
All my days are messed up, man. My days are starting to run into each other.
Damn.
Yeah.
Be on the lookout for that sneaker battle.
Yeah.
We had some fun.
Right.
We had some fun. We're going to have it behind the scenes real soon.
Shout out Trademark TV, man.
Absolutely.
I'm looking out for that. I'm looking out for that. Definitely. Because my sneaker game has been trash for like 5 years, bro.
Ooh, man.
I just been trash. I don't buy nothing, bro. But that's just because I don't buy shit at all. Like I just sit around and leave all my money in the bank. So I'm just like, one day I'll get back to buying stuff.
Yeah. Dog, y'all hear about the Lakers?
We hear about the Lakers.
Did y'all hear about the Lakers?
Who did? Why would you not hear about the
I don't know, unless you like just see. Well, bro, like my question is, and I know it ain't about music, but I think the NBA is very intertwined with music and stuff like that.
Shoot, sports,
hip hop culture.
Yeah. Why people hate LeBron so much?
Good question. Very good question.
Like, y'all can't I'd have to say, man, out of the Americans in the United States, it's probably only less than a handful that can actually beat him in one-on-one right now, today. You know, and most of them he plays against.
I don't think that's the reason why they're mad though.
Like, I don't understand it, man.
Break it down, Steve. Why is they mad?
Tell them why they're mad, Steve.
This is the reason why they're mad. For one, it goes back to the decision in which he decided to join my team, the Miami Heat. Yeah. So that's something that people can't.
My talents out.
Right? Yeah. People really pissed about that. People really pissed, and the fact that they, pretty much called him the chosen one from day one. And
but that nigga been cold.
I mean, yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Since day one, man.
Look, I do not agree. And then I think there's a lot of, and then there was also him. He's done a lot of things that I understand why people are like, oh, But I mean, LeBron, like we said, man, LeBron is cold. Period. And I mean, hey, he built like a linebacker, but hey, that's him keeping himself in shape. But
right,
of course, there was a decision. And then when he got to Miami, talking about, not 4, not 5, not 6. Of course, losing in the first round to Dirk Nowitzki and the Dallas Mavericks. Uh-huh. And then also...
That was the finals, bro.
That was the finals, bro.
They lost the first year. They lost in the finals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then, he did get to the finals with Cleveland and got swept by the Spurs.
It's the finals.
But yeah.
This nigga been to the finals 10 times.
Bruh.
Yeah, he has a stellar career. This man, not only that, he is a great businessman, brought his people with him. Not only that, he is an amazing leader, and he is a what's the word? Crap. I don't want to say entrepreneur. What's the other word? Forget it. He's an amazing leader and an amazing example for a lot of people that, hard work pays off. And you haven't seen a scandal on him or anything. So, people hate him a lot. But, hey, man, they got to deal with it. The only thing that I didn't like, there was only one move that I didn't like, and that's when he went back to Cleveland, because I hate Dan Gilbert, and he kept that letter up there until he went back and took it down, but he made a promise to Cleveland, so he fulfilled that promise and went on. And then he went to LA, and I hate LA. Not LA the state, but I hate the Lakers. Period. I hate the Lakers. I'm gonna let you know. I really do. I hate the Lakers with a passion.
I'm with you, bro.
But I am happy for AD. I'm happy for Dwight Howard.
Rondo.
I don't really like Rondo, but
you don't?
No.
I love Rondo, man. That's
you gotta understand.
One of my favorite players.
Who did they play during that time?
Yeah,
it was us.
Yeah,
they a bunch of suckers. I'm gonna let them know that. I'm not sorry, cause we dropped y'all ass off. This year and them years.
You just couldn't hold it.
This year and them years.
I ain't say nothing about them. Man.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You made a reference. What? You just said, oh, I'm sorry, sir. That sounded like a dig, so I'm going to let you know.
No, it wasn't no dig.
Yes, it was.
We got beat.
Yes,
we got beat. We got beat this year.
Look at here. And them years when LeBron was with us.
Yeah.
But I can never talk bad about LeBron. He came to the Heat. He got us a championship. He also learned there. You saw him become a man when he got there. He got to learn with D-Wade.
Yeah.
And then he went back to Cleveland, fulfilled his promise. And then he went to L.A. and did something amazing. So, yeah, man, people just hate him to hate him. And also there's the whole Jordan comparison, which I think people need to put that to rest. Man. Jordan even said, hey, man, it's two different eras.
Yeah.
Let him be the greatest where he at. You know what I'm saying? I was the greatest where I'm at. I'm not gonna put my comment on it, but you know.
Because that's how you put it to rest. You don't
comment on it.
Nope. I'm not gonna fuel the fire.
What you're watching, man, because
absolutely.
We are seeing greatness at its best, at its finest right now, man.
4 championships, 10 NBA finals. I think he's been to like 9 finals in the last 10 years.
Who does
something
that?
like that. The man is a perennial finals player.
Right.
Not all-star, not playoffs. We talking about finals. This nigga goes to the finals damn near every year.
Right.
Yeah, he's there.
Consistently, bro. Like
easy.
Except for last year when he got injured, though.
Right. But he was injured.
Don't count.
Playing.
Yeah, so just give him a bed in the back room. You know, him and Mahomes. Mahomes got a bed over there with KC. And give LeBron a bed wherever the finals are.
Yeah, because you know he's going to be there, man.
He's going to be there, period.
Right.
Yeah, man.
So to answer your question, Tommy, we heard about the Lakers.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure, man. I want to make sure I wasn't the only one. What else? Oh, Savage Mode 2 debuted at number 1.
Again.
Again.
Hold up. Yeah.
Was it again? Yeah.
Was it again?
It don't even matter, man. Savage Mode 2 was a fire album, bro.
Yes. Congratulations to
right, man.
Metro Boomin and 21 Savage and Morgan Freeman.
Man.
Yeah.
Yo, Morgan finally came out and told how he got on the album. Y'all go and check that out.
I saw that.
Yeah. And recorded it from his iPhone.
I like that. But I was disappointed that he wasn't in the studio with them. I needed that energy surrounding him as he was doing it. Like, they needed to be in that job. Like, just finished 21 vocals and then here come Morgan Freeman.
Right.
Did you see how excited 21 was? He said, y'all can't even email him. You hear that? I got Morgan Freeman on the album. Man, he was so excited. So
I would have been the same way.
Me too.
Oh, man.
Me too.
Sure enough.
Me too.
He said, no, we just playing Morgan. Talk to him, Morgan.
Right. Talk to him.
Break it down for him, Morgan. That's Morgan Freeman.
Hey.
Oh, man.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'm happy for him.
Yeah. That's all you can be, man. That's all you can be. Because that is a definite, like, how did we get here moment, man.
Yeah, man.
It is for sure a how did we get here moment, man. So that's dope, man. Also, Charm City Kings, man. So it came out this past week. I checked it out maybe some point in time this past week. Good movie, solid movie. Meek Mills is in it. I don't remember what the kid name is, but Meek Mill's the big star in it. And the dude from Black Lightning, the dude that died and came back and can't be killed, he's in it too.
You know what? I haven't even watched Black Lightning.
You haven't?
No.
Damn, you ain't seen it? I stopped watching after like the second season, so I haven't seen the more recent seasons.
Man,
I'll check it out then.
Shit, man, that'd be my Tuesday evening, man.
Yes,
whenever you come back
dedicated.
Yeah,
right.
I'm more excited for like Walking Dead. So when that music hit,
I
ain't seen that in a couple seasons either.
I ain't seen that.
Walking Dead, Fear of Walking Dead, Walking Dead. Now we got Beyond Walking Dead.
I didn't know all that. But Charm City Kings, man, is a pretty good movie. It's about motorcycles. Like, Meek Mill is into the motorcycles and all that stuff. So it's about that. Go check it out, man. It's pretty good. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, y'all hear about Tory Lanez being charged?
They did.
They definitely charged him.
So let's see where that goes.
I'm interested because he did come out with a whole album saying he didn't do it. So
yeah,
I'm like, I don't know, man.
Hey, a charge isn't a conviction, so let's see where this goes.
Right.
Let's see if he gets convicted. Let's see what happens.
He put up a post.
Situation.
He put up a post about with his son. I think it was his son. Yeah, with his son, saying, because he could be going to jail for like 22 years, man.
Yeah, he facing like 22, 23, something like that.
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's crazy.
It's wild, man. But he put up a post saying that, he want to be a part of his child's life. He telling his child he love him. He's going to be there and all this stuff. And I mean, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You gotta do something to pull on some strings. I was like, damn, that's pretty sad. But I think that was piss poor decision making. On the flip side of, if he gets convicted of this, it's piss poor decision making. If he gets what they call it, acquitted. Yeah, so if he gets acquitted of this, then he needs to make better friends, and I wouldn't hang around Megan Thee Stallion anymore. Actually, I would probably sue her. Character defamation, but that's just me.
I'm really interested to see where this goes.
I'm curious myself, man, because both sides.
It's still some people who ain't said shit.
Yeah,
part of my friends.
Who was driving?
I don't remember who was driving. I think
whoever was driving.
The Meg say the bodyguard was driving, and then Tori was in the back. She was in the front. Her friend was in the back, and somebody else. I don't know, because now they, I don't know if it means much, but now the best friends done unfollow Megan and all of that. So I don't know what's going on. This is getting this is a whole soap opera out here.
All I know is
let me know when they figure it out. When they figure the shit out, let me know.
Right.
I'm gonna say this. If he didn't do it and he knows who did it, but he ain't gonna say, I'm not a snitching type of person.
That's snitching though, man.
That's not snitching.
I don't think that's snitching, man.
You might need to let somebody know. Like, look at you.
Might. Nigga, I ain't finna go to jail for nobody, man.
Hey.
Like, man, we had that discussion before, man. I tell on myself, you know what I'm saying? But y'all got to do y'all job. That's pretty much it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like, if this was, if we in it together, I get caught, I got caught. Y'all didn't get caught. Do your job.
I ain't gonna be like, hey, Steve, come on, man. They got us.
Yeah, that'd be some fucked up shit.
They got us, man. Come on.
But, if you're in that situation where, shit, I ain't nothing to do with this. I was nowhere near none of this.
Right.
You still got to do your job. I don't know if I'm going to tell on anybody, but I don't know. Forget it. Sorry, y'all. But I'm
going to be like,
I'm ready for it to be over so we know what's going on.
Right, exactly, because somebody's lying and we know it.
Yeah.
Last thing, man. Early voting started in Georgia on October 12th. Today is the 13th, so it started yesterday. And we're recording it today, so I, just had to make that statement.
Okay.
Yo, I I heard there was some issues in Georgia.
I haven't heard anything, man.
There's an article out there. I didn't read it fully, but they said some early issues or something. I was like, I wonder what's going on.
One thing I thought was super dope was State Farm Arena was open for early voting. Like it was one of the polling places. So I thought that was really dope because it's a lot of space in there, man.
Yeah, they can space folks out.
And I never understood why they didn't have that as a place in the beginning. So
because the coronavirus didn't exist and they could jam pack people in one place.
In churches and stuff.
Yeah.
So
that's
I voted in a church one time.
Yeah.
But we go to the center now. But,
I did see the line though. That was the only thing that was concerning. That was the only thing concerning because they looked like they was close to one another.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens, man.
Yeah, we definitely will. Man, just go vote. The best thing to do is to go vote early. If you can mail in early. So we're not waiting to see who's the next president and all the other seats and everything else. So
unless you live in like a polling place where it don't be a lot of folks, because that's how it used to be at my polling area when I was in Memphis. Was like it wasn't never nobody there.
Yeah.
It was just me walking into that gym at the Boys and Girls Club.
Right.
I was the only nigga in there voting.
Oh, hey, Greg,
on election day.
Right.
You here to vote, Greg? Oh, you back again.
Go this way, Greg.
Hey, Greg. Here, we got it cleaned up for you. Here you go. You want something to drink? All right. See you next time.
I used to be tripping off of the lines at some of the other polling sites. I used to be like, damn, that just wrapped around the building. I go to mine, it ain't nobody. Everybody in the parking lot trying to tell me who to vote for. I'm parking all on the side so they can't see me and shit.
Yeah.
Like, bro, leave me alone. Because you know they can only be so close to the building. Yeah. So it's like I park as close to the building as possible so they can't even fuck with me. I'm like, nope, I ain't driving past you so you can knock on my window. None of this shit. No.
That's too funny, man. So everybody please make sure you vote this year.
Man, especially if you live in the state of fucking Texas, man. Because all I see here is just Trump.
Hey.
Trump. And I'm just like, oh my God.
Hey, on my drive to Florida, look at here. I drove through Trump land. All I saw was Trump Pence. I'm talking about, I see flags, big posters, billboards. I ain't telling anybody who to vote for. Vote for whoever you want. But if you want 4 more years of this crap, then you can vote for that guy. But me personally,
somebody all in the videos.
For real. Right. On all the CNN videos, all the NBC, MSNBC videos.
Man.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Goodness gracious. I ain't never seen. And then they got like these huge Trump signs in people's yards. I just be wanting to walk over there and just pull it up, throw it on the ground and walk off.
But we're not saying who to vote for. We're just saying go out here and vote.
Yeah, vote for who you want to
vote who you want to vote for.
I'm just saying, if you want 4 more years of the same thing, then hey, to each his own.
Right. But just go do it, man.
And figure out why I can't tell people who to vote for, because I definitely am leaning.
Oh, for sure.
I'm like, nah.
For sure.
It's gonna be my first time ever voting.
Oh Lord.
Oh, for real?
Really?
That's how you know how serious it is. I'm going to vote.
Yeah.
Exercise your right.
Yeah,
I'm in that poll. Like, what a button.
My thing about voting is, and I don't know if I talked to you guys about this, but it was such a fight to vote for Black people and for women. It's like, shit, might as well just go do it. Like, people have died so I could vote. I just like, just out of GP, I'm gonna go do it. But it's vital that we vote this time. Vital.
It was like that last time.
Right. It was, but
it's a trip, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But let's get into it, man. This episode we're talking about out of all the stuff we were talking about, just
save the tatas.
Save them. No, it's October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and a lot of times, well, every October is, we always pay attention to breast cancer because, fun fact, and it's not really a fun fact, but it's a fact. What'd you say? 1 in 8 women would be affected by breast cancer, and in Black women, there's a 40% more. 40% more chance. I might be saying it wrong, but it's 40% chance that the death rate is higher than everybody else's. So, for women and men can get it too. It's a lower chance that men get breast cancer, but men definitely can get breast cancer as well. It's important, man, because 1 in 8 women, we all know more than 8 women.
Definitely.
And we know one of them are gonna get breast cancer. My personal experience with breast cancer, my mom has had it twice. I was 12 the first time she got it, and she had it recently, I think about maybe 2 or 3 years ago. She had it and had to have the mastectomy. So she got it cut out of her breast. When I was 12, I didn't understand it. When I was 30, I get it. You know what I'm saying? And I get the seriousness behind it. I get the importance of it. Shout out to my mom, because she cool. She good now. But we all know somebody that has been affected by breast cancer. We all know somebody that had to go through chemo, have the surgery, has died from breast cancer, and fighting for breast cancer. So I think it's a responsibility for all of us to be aware of it and make sure that we're keeping each other safe, especially our Black women, because of the chances are so high for them, or higher than everybody else, to die from it. So it's not nothing to play with, for sure. And we see a lot of, like, researching this topic, I was like, we need to talk about breast cancer and everything, and trying to associate it with music. Like, I know Steve was finding a few things, but when I researched it, it was hard for me to find anything. Like, you know how the NFL does, they wear pink and they're bringing awareness to it. I'm not sure what the NBA does, but a lot of people, you know, pink is put on things, and, you know, the signs are up and people are talking about it more. I personally couldn't find anything specific that the music industry is doing. Steve, I know you found a few things. If you could talk about some of those things that you was finding.
One thing I found was that BET did have a special with one particular artist who actually beat breast cancer, which was Roxanne. If y'all remember who Roxanne is.
Roxanne.
Yeah, they definitely had a special. It was back in 2019, but they had a special about Roxanne beating breast cancer. Also, there are other things out there. Like, there is there's a whole program with music therapy for people who go through who have breast cancer. There's also a lot of concerts that's happening here and there. And I think the reason why we're not hearing much is this year is because of the coronavirus and people trying to be responsible. But there have been concerts to one in particular called Beats to Beat Breast Cancer. And then there's, of course, a few more. So there are things that are out there. I don't know why it's so hard to find. But there are some things out there that to bring breast cancer awareness that they are using right now. Let me see. Right now, I'm on BET.com, and they have a whole Breast Cancer Awareness Month 20. Learn more on their website. Is the waiting room, BET Herds Fighting Breast Cancer Awareness. Well, they say 2018, 2019, and then they have one for 2020. So there are some things out there. I haven't watched BET in a while, so I don't know if this is a special on there, but they have kind of changed the, they've kind of changed some of the stuff to be kind of that pink, which is that which is representation of breast cancer awareness.
The pink ribbon.
Let me see. They have a whole thing, an exclusive about two women fight for their lives. And the two women fight for their lives in a waiting room. So it looks like this is it's premiering October 17th on BET. After receiving life-changing diagnosis, two women learn courage is more than skin deep in the waiting room. So also there's the story of Trinity woman. When a woman's breast cancer returns, she received to live life on her own terms. The Ballad of Lexis Smith, season 1, episode 3. While facing cancer for a second time, Lexis incorporates her real life story into her comedy routines and finds unexpected support. So they actually have a lot of stuff that they'll be debuting on BET. Bonded, the story of Kendall, the story of Nadia. It look like they're gonna have a whole season special focusing on breast cancer. So there's some things out there. Yeah, shout out to BET for sure. So there are some things out there as well. I think as far as the concerts that I mentioned earlier, they're probably not having those because of coronavirus. Probably not able to have the breast cancer walks. I know that they do have breast cancer walks here and there. I think a lot of things just really got slowed down because of coronavirus and, a lot of people not being able to be together. So, but be on the lookout for those shows as well as anything. I'm hoping maybe somebody decided to do some virtual concerts. Back in February, Love and Hip Hop just kind of mentioned that Tahiri, she actually, went on the show and had a breast cancer diagnostic. So if you've seen that episode or if you haven't, go check that one out. Yeah, man, there's a couple things out here. It's just, I think because of coronavirus, it just hasn't happened because it looks like there's a lot of concerts here and there. Let me see. Breast Cancer Awareness Month, hot 96.9 in Boston. That has something. Jazzercise, Hip Hop and Hop 2019 Breast Cancer Care Fund. But it look like a lot of these things are older, but I wonder if it's just kind of due to, the whole coronavirus situation, just kind of letting up on things where they can't do it. But
but that's the thing, man. It's like, for me, like we didn't do it, but here in Atlanta they did a virtual walk.
Yeah.
And pretty much the way that works is you go out and you do it on your own, but you take the pictures. You know what I'm saying? You take the time to go walk and actually raise money and stuff like that. So we donate to it. It's just man, it's such a serious topic that you want support from everybody. And for me, it's selfish. I'm gonna be straight up with you. Because it affected my mom. And that's my mama, Everybody knows how they feel about their mama. I feel the same way about mine. So it's very selfish, but I feel like it's okay for me to be selfish in that because, like I said, when I was 12, I didn't understand how my mom could have died. I saw her when she took the chemo and all her hair fell out. She tried her best to cover it up. But I seen a little milk dud head. Shout out to my mom. But I saw that, I saw it when the second time her hair fell out again. But the second time I was like, embrace it. You know what I'm saying? It's something that happened and it wasn't nothing you could do about it. We're just blessed that you caught it. Embrace that, because she was ashamed of it. Or she was like insecure about her head. It's like, man, it is what it is. I shave my head, it'll be a point at the top. So hey, it is what it is.
Why you think it's selfish?
I ain't gonna say it's selfish, but like I talk about it more and I think about it more because of my mom. You know what I'm saying? Not because
it's personal for you,
yeah, it's very personal. So not because it's a 40% higher death rate or it's affecting 1 in 8 women. Nah, it affected my mom. So that's why. You know.
I did want to touch on that 40% higher death probability for like Black women rather than the rest of the population of people who get it. I think that has to do with like treatment options and the way that doctors treat Black women. Because it's a fact that when Black women go to the doctor, they don't receive the same kind of treatment as people from other races who come in and ask for the same things. I was talking to Allison the other day, and one of her best friends is in like public health, and she was going through a presentation with her on like Black women's public health and what they should be looking for when they go to the doctor to get physicals and things. And she was just amazed that so many people don't know what they're supposed to have. Like when you go to the doctor, what kind of things the doctor is supposed to be checking for and ask what questions they're supposed to be asking you. Because one thing that stuck out was like folic acid. People normally associate folic acid with women who are pregnant or trying to get pregnant and have a child. But apparently that's something that is just good to have that in your system anyways, as a woman. But from the reports that she saw, Black women were not even being asked if they were like taking folic acid or if they had known about folic acid or anything like that, compared to their other race counterparts. And that's just one microcosmic example of like the issue at hand, which is just like when you go to the doctor, it's like Black people are not taken seriously or something. Like our ailments are not real or something like that. And there's deep-seated roots for all of that, for the way that doctors perceive our health compared to everybody else's. As if we just don't, like we unaffected or some shit. like we just immune to everything like Donald Trump and shit. But it's a trip, man.
It's crazy, man. Another factor that you think about, man, is just the normalcy of going to the doctor. Yeah. Like it's honestly, it's I'm gonna say it's normal, but it's not normal. You know, we'll go to the doctor, but they'll say, hey, we need to do something, and we may not go back.
Yeah. I think that may contribute to some of the lesser diagnoses of like men with breast cancer as well. Yeah. It's like niggas don't go.
They waiting on their girl to come back and say, we good. Right. Some of the things that they were saying, this could be due to a later stage of breast cancer at diagnosis. So, just finding out later.
And it goes back to that treatment shit.
Right. Barriers to high quality care, such as not having health insurance. Yeah. Risk factors such as being overweight or obese. And then, of course, health behaviors, like I was just saying, not going to the doctor or not completing the treatment and stuff like that. But it's crazy because the death rate is higher, but the cases of breast cancer are pretty much the same between Black and white women. Yeah. I think in American Indian and Alaska Native women are the fewest likely to catch it, I believe. I got a little fact sheet that I'm reading off of right now.
Awesome.
Right. Like, dang, Tommy know all this. Nah, it's off of the Komen, www.5.komen.org.
Yeah. Like Susan G. Komen?
Susan G. Komen, yeah. Yeah. And I think this is data from 2016, which is the latest data that they have. But yeah, like stuff like that, man, is it's important, you know, and it talks about the care that we're getting as a race of people, especially in women. And it's important to, like, I'm trying to relate it back to music. But I keep thinking about my mom. I'm gonna call her after this episode. But I was reading Nas' mom had died from breast cancer, and it one of his albums, I think Godson, was a lot of the songs in there was written about his mom. I'm trying to find that article.
Yeah, there's a lot of artists out there that that people may not know about that have been affected by breast cancer, by all of those by those things. Like BET has actually has a list up that we was looking at earlier, 18 celebrities affected by breast cancer, and of course Nas was one of them. Also the Good Morning America anchor, she's a breast cancer survivor. Yep, she's a breast cancer survivor. On an episode of Ellen, the comedian revealed she's undergoing a double
mastectomy.
Yeah,
that's Wanda Sykes.
Wanda Sykes as well. And I mean, Vanessa Bell, Callaway, if y'all remember her, reality star Bersha Shaw. Man, we can go on and on about who has been affected by it, and people that you may not even know, like Diana Carroll, Patti LaBelle, just like Tommy just said, Richard Roundtree, and that's a male. You know,
I didn't know that one.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's Shaft, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely. So Naomi Sims, even Lil Mama, which is something that I didn't know, and also, you know, of course, we've said Nas and Hattie McDaniel, Rudy D. So
we saw Matthew Knowles on there as well. Beyonce and them dead. Yeah. Absolutely. So, you know, and they have some inspiring stories that could probably help people through it, because you never know who's affected. Just because you're rich don't mean you're a millionaire. Or you gonna, you know, get past it. It's treatment out there. I saw my grandma go through it. She had hers cut off, as well as going through the chemo, where, you know, I could visibly see where it turned the skin a whole different color. Yeah, and then ultimately she passed. So, you know, it's one of those things that is very, very important. Something that everyone needs to talk to, especially in our community. And just like G said, like, I don't know what's up with the treatment. You know, saying the doctors, how they treat people of color when it comes to that. But, you know, if you're doing that, man, shame on you, straight up. Like, everybody should be equal. Like, don't think that we're just immune to stuff, because clearly we're not, because the facts that Tommy just put out there shows you that we're not. It's, you know, do your job. That's all I got to say. Do your job, because it's, you know, people need a fair shot at getting better. Also, I'd like to point out that, you know, WWE, if y'all watch wrestling out there, does an amazing job with breast cancer awareness month. They have, like, you know, they pull in millions of viewers, and they even changed, like, the ring ropes to pink and got shirts and things like that. And they even bring out breast cancer survivors. So if you're a fan of wrestling, or if you not and you just want to be aware, man, for the month of October, just watch one episode of you know, one of the wrestling show, you know, Monday Night Raw, SmackDown. But nevertheless, this is an important thing. Like, you know, cancer, like, you hear people say cancer sucks. It does. It's one of those things that, you know, it's a fight. It's one of those things that's a fight. So yeah.
But so everybody, if you know something, like we said, 1 in 8 women will likely get it. Like this, that's the numbers, 1 in 8 women. So Make sure we're checking up on our women. Men can get it too. So I don't know what you got to do to get checked, but go to the doctor. Get checked out.
Ask them questions, man. Put the pressure on your doctors, man.
Right.
Ask those questions about your own health. I know it's something that's kind of foreign to go and advocate for yourself at the doctor, especially if you don't go to the doctor that often.
Right.
But just shit, anything that you hear about, goddammit. Even if you gotta get on their nerves, ask them, how do you get inspected so that you know that you don't have it?
Right.
Or so that you can identify if you do have it so that you can get in front of this thing and have the best options for survival. I mean, the best chances for survival.
Yeah. Absolutely. Like, I want to encourage everybody, don't wait. Man, you go ask, go get tested. Like, don't wait for your doctor to be like, hey, have you experienced that? Mm-hmm. I'm not trying to offend no doctors, but they see, however many patients in a day. You could be the one that he just forgets to ask. If you feeling the way, ask about it. If you, if you just want to be tested, ask about it. Don't wait around. You know what I'm saying? It's that old saying, your future is in your own hands, man.
Yeah.
Shoot, stop. Just because they professional don't mean, they can't make mistakes. So
they not human. Yeah.
Absolutely. Don't be sitting around talking about, well, that's his job. All sitting around.
It's your life.
I know some people sitting around probably like, well, you be afraid of the answer. So you're like, well, he ain't asked me about it. So I guess I'm not going to worry about it. Nah, man. Ask. Put the, like Jesus said, put the pressure on them. Put the pressure on them. You'll put the pressure on somebody else if they ain't paying your money, won't you?
Right.
Yeah, shoot. If somebody make your food wrong, you're going to put the pressure on them.
Yeah.
Shoot. Somebody, you put your tires on and you got vibration when you go down the road. Shoot, put pressure on something that's most important, which is your life.
That's another thing too, man. Just watch, just seeing that obesity and stuff like that, it can affect you getting cancer or breast cancer in this case. Check it, check what you're eating, work on, stop being obese. I know that's something me and my wife talked about, just trying to get better at being active, because inactivity can is unhelpful, being inactive, not doing any type of exercise or anything is not helpful to like anything. So
a lot of y'all coming up out this quarantine a little heavier.
Man, bruh. Like, man,
niggas getting the freshman 15 and shit.
Yeah,
man, I got the freshman 30, bro.
You don't have to eat Thanksgiving food every day, all right?
Man,
you can eat Thanksgiving food on Thanksgiving,
right?
And eat regular stuff, more healthier stuff throughout the year. Whenever. But I know some of y'all mamas want to cook every day like that. Tell her, hold up. I got this salad over here. Leave me be. You understand?
That's too funny, man. Dang, dog. Like, it got real heavy real quick, man. Brett, like, let's remember to celebrate the survivors and also celebrate the people we have lost as well to breast cancer and cancer in general. We are all in this fight together. So let's do what we can and work together, because this affects everybody. Even though you may not get breast cancer, but somebody that has it or have it or had it. So let's do what we can. And that's all I got. That's it. You guys, did you guys have anything more to add to that?
Man, just to piggyback off that a little bit, like, even if you don't know anybody, you just heard two people who's experienced it firsthand. Now you know two people who been through that experience. So I don't want to hear y'all sitting around trying to think about who you know. You know us. It's almost been a year of doing this podcast. You've probably been listening almost a year, last couple of months. You know us by now. I'm going to come over and get some strawberry Fanta out your refrigerator.
But strawberry Fanta.
I know, man. Man, I had some in Florida. It didn't taste right. I don't know what they did to it. But
where you go?
It probably was flat.
Whataburger. No,
that's why.
It had too much. It had too much. It like had too much syrup in it. But
it's supposed to be strong.
Yeah, but that was a weird aftertaste. I got back here and had one, and it was perfect. But you know what I'm saying? Nevertheless, man.
The water's different down here.
Oh, that too. But nevertheless, I know this is probably a heavy episode. Y'all
it's very
giggling
heavy.
and laughing, but shoot, breast cancer is just tough.
Yeah, it is. It is. But anyway, thank you guys for listening to another episode of the Speaker Geekers Podcast. If you haven't already, please go subscribe to the channel at 3M Media Studios. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Speaker Geekers Podcast. I said that so fast. At Speaker Geekers Podcast. You can follow me on Instagram at I am Tommy T the Third. You got Greg at instantly_G, and you got Steve at the Great StevoSteve, all on Instagram. You can find them and us on Facebook using our regular names.
If you know those names.
If you know those. Which is not hard to find. But except Steve. Steve got a very common name. But anyway.
I'm gonna need it in the haystack, baby.
But that's all I got, fellas. Y'all got anything to add?
That's it. That's all I got.
You good, Steve?
Hey man, if y'all want to, man, share y'all stories down in the comments below.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to talk or y'all need somebody to talk to, man, send us a comment, send us an email to the Speaker Geekers, email speakergeekers@gmail.com. Hey, we'll talk to you about it, you know.
Oh, for
Make
sure.
sure you're good.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
But, also tell us which Michael Jackson album you thought was the best too.
Right. polling it. What Michael Jackson album was the best?
Yeah, out of those 5.
Well, shoot, man. Well, I guess I'm out, man. Peace.
Oh, dang. You just gonna end it that way?
Yeah, I'm just going to end it that way, man. There's no other way to end it. How else would you end it?
Push the damn button.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the button.
That's my
All right, man. We out, man. I'm pushing the button right now, man.
Oh, man.